In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 3 food or restaurant type stocks that you should look out for in 2018. Let's go. Welcome back guys to another video. My name is Nick, and on this channel, we cover finance with a sprinkle of technology. If you have an interest in either of these two topics, consider hitting that subscribe button down below to join the family. Now you'll kind of notice that this video is a little bit different, and I kind of wanted to change things up here with my channel and how I record my videos, just to make it easier for me to get these videos out to you guys, so I don't have to spend as much time in the editing process and all that kind of stuff. So if you like this style and you want to see more videos like this in this setting, make sure to drop a like down below. Now let's get into the video. So the reason that I wanted to make this video is because I noticed that too many of us out there, especially people around my age or even millennials who are just getting into the stock market, mainly focus on tech-related stocks. Now, I'm a strong believer that tech is where our future is headed. Everything that we do will incorporate tech somehow, some way, and that's why tech companies are valued at the way that they are right now, and I don't think that that's going to change anytime in the near future. In fact, I feel like that'll actually increase as time goes on. So tech companies are definitely something that I would personally hold in my long-term portfolio. However, it's always good to diversify to reduce your risk in case we see some sort of market correction or sector rotation, sector correction, all that kind of stuff. So what I thought I would do is go over some restaurant stocks which you may not be too familiar with in terms of how their business operates, how they make their money and that kind of stuff. But I'm sure you've heard of the brands before. So these are all relatively safe stocks in my opinion, and I'm seriously considering incorporating at least one of these into my long-term portfolio starting in 2018. I won't really disclose which one right now because I'm still kind of trying to make my final decisions as to which one of these 3 picks today will be the best to hold long-term for me personally. But if you stay tuned, I'm sure I'll make a video in January sometime once I do purchase the stock on why I purchased it, at what price I purchased it at, and all that kind of stuff. I do believe in these companies long term. I do believe in their products because I personally use them. And I do think that holding these over the long term will not only reduce my risk overall in my portfolio, but also provide me huge gains over the course of my investing career. Alright, so the first stock we're going to talk about is McDonald's. So McDonald's, I'm sure everyone here has heard of it, if not eaten it in the last week or two. And it's a company that's been around for a while, and through the last recession or last couple recessions, it's been a pretty solid performer. So this is what caught my attention in McDonald's. And then looking more into the company, the things that they're doing right now, I really like where their business is headed, and I do think that they're making the right decisions and the right steps to take advantage of technology moving forward. So what I mean by this is, for example, recently in Canada, McDonald's introduced mobile orders. So this is pretty much similar to other mobile food apps out there, where users can go in, open up the McDonald's app, pick what they want to order on there, and then submit that order. And then once you get to the McDonald's location, you park in a designated mobile order parking spot, and an employee comes out, brings your food to you, and you're good to go. Now this is fairly new, and I don't see a lot of people using this right now, but I personally will be using this moving forward because it not only lets you skip the drive-through line, but it also helps you think about what you really want to eat so you're not rushed when you're at the drive-through window and have to make a decision on what it is that you want. Not only this, McDonald's is also pushing their app to push coupons and other sort of incentives to customers to bring them to the restaurant and order more than they would regularly. So for example, I get pushed a $3 off $15 coupon pretty often from McDonald's, and I do tend to spend $15 just to get that $3 off. So typically I would go there with my wife and we'd get a couple burgers or something, and the bill would come to around $10, maybe if we get fries around $11, $12. But I have noticed that I do order more now so I can get that $15 threshold and get the $3 off. So clearly their marketing is working, they are getting more revenue, and they are bringing in customers who typically won't consider McDonald's because of these push notifications that they're sending out to anyone who has their app installed. Now another thing I like about McDonald's is that they've partnered with Uber Eats, at least here in Toronto. I'm not sure around the world yet. But what this does is it allows customers now to order McDonald's to their door without any effort. You just open up the Uber Eats app, look for McDonald's near you, pick what you want, and you have that delivered to you. Now, of course, there are delivery fees and all that kind of stuff, but you are paying for convenience. So, I mean, it is a compromise there. You do pay a bit more, but you get it delivered right to your door. Now, I personally think that because they're really pushing the use of mobile app and mobile technology to get more people into the stores and get more people to buy McDonald's, that they're really going to have huge growth in 2018, because all of these customers who previously never really considered McDonald's or just found it inconvenient to order McDonald's for whatever reason will now not only consider it, but in some cases like myself, even spend more money at McDonald's, which in turn will increase their revenue and increase their profits. So because of these reasons, I think that McDonald's is one of the best picks for a food or restaurant related stock in 2018. And that's why it's one of the companies that I'm considering investing in personally going into 2018. Now, the second company that we have is Dominos Pizza. So around Canada, Pizza is a very popular restaurant chain. But recently I have noticed a lot of Dominos popping up all around the city. And when I step into one of those, it feels like a lot more of a premium experience. They're usually a lot cleaner, a lot bigger, a lot more spacious than Pizza locations around the city. And I also found that their customer service and staff are a lot more friendlier than those at Pizza. But this alone is not the only reason that I would consider investing in Domino's. So the reason that I think that Domino's is one of the top players in the industry, especially for pizza, is because they've kind of been pushing the envelope forward in terms of innovation. So they were, if you're not familiar, one of the first companies to actually have a mobile ordering app for pizza. And they patented their whole pizza delivery kind of, where you can go in there and you can see where your pizza status is, when they put it in the oven and all that kind of stuff, and when it's being delivered to you. And that technology really gets people excited because they get to see, oh, my pizza is being made right now. This is how long it's going to take to get here. Oh, it's on its way right now, and all that kind of stuff. So it really enhances the customer experience, in my opinion. And I think that is something that a lot more companies need to focus on and take note of how Domino's was able to take just a regular industry where people order pizzas, incorporate technology, and completely change the game in that sector. Another thing that I like about Domino's is that they have this points or loyalty system, which when you go through the app and you order a pizza, it actually gives you 10 points worth. So when you collect 60 points or 6 orders, you pretty much get a free pizza that you can order. So I think that this, again, will incentivize people to buy more from Domino's because, it's the whole idea of customer loyalty. You give them X amount back and then they're more likely to shop at you more. Because, if I can go and spend $10 on a pizza at Domino's and then every time I do that, I get so much closer to getting a free pizza, I'm more incentivized to go to Domino's whenever I'm craving pizza. So one thing that I like about Domino's Pizza is that they don't compete with McDonald's, which means you can own both of these stocks side by side and have 2 separate exposures to the food industry. Now, I personally will not dedicate this much money to the food sector, but for those of you who want to be even more diverse, that's something you could consider. Now, the final thing I like about Domino's Pizza is that they have sort of started including their integration with things like Amazon Alexa and all these other smart applications. So you can actually go to your Alexa device and you can actually request it to order you a Domino's pizza. So what you do is you kind of get the Domino's skill, you get your account set up and all that kind of stuff, and then you can request it to order a pizza to your door by just using your voice. So this in turn right now I think will take a while to really pick up, where people actually use this on a day-to-day or a weekly basis or whatever. But over time, I feel that this will really bring in a lot of revenue for Domino's Pizza, especially as smart speakers start to pick up more in popularity. Now, I noticed personally that smart speakers is still a very small segment of the market, but with Google and Amazon really pushing in the space and really providing affordable speakers, I think that this will help Domino's immensely moving forward. Alright, so the third and final stock that I want to cover is Coca Cola. So when I say the word pop or soda, what's the first thing that comes to mind? More often than not, it'll be Coca Cola or some sort of Coca Cola product that they own. For example, Sprite, Fanta, etc. Coca Cola owns a huge range of beverage products across the world in so many different markets. I think it's safe to say that they are the dominant player in the beverage space. And not only that, it's a very safe investment if you look at their stock chart over time to hold over a long period of time. I know Warren Buffett really loves Coca-Cola, and I know that that's something that he's really been invested in since he started investing a while ago. And for those out there that are looking for a safe stock, we don't really care about growth, but you want to look at more dividends and something you can just hold over, say, the next 20 years or something, which gives you regular payouts but will not increase substantially or decrease substantially, this is probably the pick for you. Now, the thing about Coca Cola that I really like is that they kind of benefit no matter what. So if McDonald's and Dominos starts really rising in popularity, a lot more people go there, their profits explode in 2018, guess who also benefits from that? It's Coke. Because both of these restaurant chains have a deal with Coca Cola and offer Coke products. So when customers go in there, they buy a slice of pizza, they want to get a drink with it, guess what? They're getting a Coke product. So by the profits increasing in these chains, the profits will also trickle down to Coca Cola because they have deals with these chains. And that's why I think Coke is a great play going into 2018. So that pretty much sums up my video. I hope you guys like this new setup here that I have. Nothing too complicated, kind of simple. Have a little Christmas tree going here. The CN Tower is actually out there, which you probably can't see in the video, but maybe I'll try to incorporate that in future videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like down there if you did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. But either way, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.